How's it going, everybody? Welcome. I haven't done an episode in so long. Give me a second. Very appropriate. So, excuse me for that. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's I, Established 1983, all over again. So, I've been watching a lot of videos recently. People recommending other channels that are basically showing news articles and just not even breaking it down, but just narrating the ridiculousness of it all. You know, so I thought, well, let me start doing that. You know, let me pick something new. You know, one day ago, the National for January 31st. Okay. All right. The full show. That's the full show. Do we want that? What is this? All right, so January 31st. Let's check it out.
He died of a heroin overdose. My son wasn't a druggie. Tell me what happened. He got mixed up with some gangster.
Let's see what they're putting in with the. I like watching previews. Okay, I used to watch movies all the time. I was a big movie person back when I had no life and I had no ambition, and I used to be kind of depressed. I mean, it's kind of depressing if you watch movies all the time. That's all you do. You know, I snapped out of it. I'm happy for myself. But anyways, so when I watch a movie now, it's on special occasions and make an event out of it. You know, not as a pastime, but as, okay, I have a moment to. So let's see what Liam Neeson is up to.
Those guys. What are you doing? My job.
There you go.
What makes you think you can kill a man? I read it in a crime novel. Cold Pursuit.
Cold
Theaters
Pursuit. Ooh, in theaters Friday. Okay, so we're gonna go watch Cold Pursuit Friday. You know what? I will go watch Cold Pursuit on Friday. Let's go.
On this Thursday night, a heart-stopping moment for Humboldt parents. The man who caused their children's deaths speaks directly to them. What the Crown says his sentence should be.
She's gone. Nobody there to help her. She died alone, struggling. Why care for the elderly is suffering, sometimes with deadly consequences. Marketplace goes undercover to investigate.
Okay.
I'm ready and willing and prepared to take on Ottawa.
And does Jagmeet Singh need to win his seat to keep his leadership? What some New Democrat MPs have told CBC News. This.
Orange is the only color in numerology that equals 33. That's all I'm gonna say, okay?
Is the National.
The National. And this is Established 1983. Let's just hold on to this. Okay, get into it.
3 days, the man responsible for the Humboldt bus crash sat silently in a Saskatchewan courtroom, listening as the families of his 29 victims poured out their immeasurable loss.
Okay, there we go. All right. Let's start again. I didn't make that up, right? He did say 3 days, right? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go.
For 3 days, the man responsible for the Humboldt bus crash sat silently in a Saskatchewan courtroom, listening as the families of his 29 victims poured out their immeasurable loss.
All right, there we go. Sat silently. Okay, he sat silently. There's your SS for the last 3 days. Okay, 29, what was it? 29 victims? That's an 11 code. 3 and 11, that's a 33 code. Huh, mister? Hello. Can you zoom in? I'll zoom in after. Okay, there we go. We set the tone.
Today it was Jaskirat Singh Sidhu's turn to speak. The 30-year-old grew up in India.
Of course he's 30 years old. The black and the white. Of course he's. Of course. And we got the CC in the back. You know, the city, the CC. You got the 30-year-old with the 33. 3 people in the shot. Why are we shooting? Why are they shooting? Why is there a shot of a cameraman there? Shouldn't the cameraman be taking the shot? It's a double 33 code. In your face.
Moved to Canada 5 years ago, earned a business diploma, got married, then took a trucking job. But in an instant, all that changed. He's facing years in prison, possible removal from Canada, and a lifetime of regret. Susan Ormiston's been following this story every step of the way and joins us again tonight from Melfort, Saskatchewan. And Susan, Sidhu addressed the court.
New events, big truck. Okay, trucking. Here we go. You got your tension hat on. Ye old truckers.
For the first time today, what was that like?
It was a heart-stopping moment. Judge Cardinal, at the very end of the proceedings, asked Sidhu if he had anything to say. He nodded. He struggled to his feet. He turned partway towards the families. There was silence, and he began to speak. He said, "I can't even imagine what you guys are going through, what you've been through. I have taken the most valuable things of your life." I saw something coming towards me. I was on the side of the road with side windows above me, and at that time I didn't know what had happened. I got out of the truck and I heard the kids.
Hey, check out this guy's hat there with the skull. Why you got a skull on your hat there, buddy? Huh?
Crying. It took me time to see and realize that it was a bus. I take full responsibility for what's happened. It happened because of my lack of experience. I am so sorry.
Oh, okay. So we got a little bit of that. Let's take a look at that picture. Okay. So what's going on here? Okay, where's the bus? What are we looking at here? Charlie's Charters. Okay, so we got a CC there as well. Where he had a bus, right? Am I getting the story right?
Years in prison, possible removal from Canada, and a lifetime of regret. Susan Ormiston's been following this story every step of the way and joins us again tonight from Melfort, Saskatchewan.
Okay,
and
for the record, this thing is 46 minutes long. We're not going to go through 46 minutes of this nonsense. Just so you know, take a look at this Chiquita here on the right.
Susan, Sidhu addressed the court for the first time today. What was that like?
It was a heart-stopping moment. Judge Cardinal, at the very end of the proceedings, asked Sidhu if he had anything to say. He nodded. He struggled to his feet.
Okay, just for the record, you know this is a green screen, okay? 100%, no shadow of a doubt. 100%. They're all green screens, okay? So she's not there. She doesn't need that coat. She doesn't need that silly fur hat, okay? She's in a studio right now. That's a green screen. Okay, we're good there? Perfect.
He turned partway towards the families. There was silence, and he began to speak. He said, "I can't even imagine what you guys are going through, what you've been through. I have taken the most valuable things of your life." I saw something coming towards me. I was on the side of the road with side windows above me, and at that time I didn't know what had happened. I got out of the truck and I heard the kids crying. It took me time to see and realize that it was a bus.
Okay, so I'm not imagining shit, right? So somebody please tell me. I don't see a bus there. Do you see a bus? Do you see a school bus there? I see Charlie's Charters. Where's the school bus? What kind of bus is that anyways? What is all that stuff? What is all that green stuff? Is that the bus there? Is that the bus there? I see one guy with an X, top left corner there. So, okay. See a bunch of yellow markers. So did they remove the bus?
That changed. This emotion, of course, what's happening this week and today is trying to figure out what the proper sentence should be.
Yeah, we learned more about Sidhu and the sentencing arguments. What we didn't learn was the answer to the question parents want most. Jaskirat Singh Sidhu faces prison, but he still can't or won't answer the key question: why didn't he stop? Approaching the intersection, he missed not one, but 4 highway signs before the final stop sign with the flashing light. This was not a fleeting incident, said the Crown, not a momentary lapse. He had ample time to bring the semi to a stop, but ignored the signs. Sidhu accepts he's fully responsible. His lawyer, Mark Brayford, said, "I wish he could better explain what he beats himself up every day with. Why did I not see the signs? Why did I not stop?" He simply doesn't know. Cold comfort, given all the death and injury that followed. Fact, Sidhu was inexperienced, just 3 weeks as a truck.
Oh, another 3 weeks there. So again, I ask you, where's the shot of the babies, the kids, you know?
Sidhu's turn to speak. The 30-year-old grew up in India, moved to Canada 5 years ago, earned a business diploma, got married, then took a trucking job. But in an instant, all that changed.
In an instant. So again, is it just me, or have they not shown?
From that.
You know, I've been wondering all week, Susan, what has it been like for you to be in the courtroom?
Yes, Susan.
You know, I can't overstate the impact here. I mean, everyone felt it. The Crown today was struggling to control his emotions. On another day, it was the defense. Everyone here felt the impact of this horrible loss, and I can tell you no one ever wants to go through...
Just listen to the audio, okay? Where's this audio coming from? If she's outside, why does it sound like she's inside in an audio? Like there's chatter in the background or something. If she's outside, shouldn't we be hearing cold? Shouldn't we be hearing the wind? Just listen to the audio, okay? This is fun. This is fun. Let's go. Let's listen to this one.
From that.
You know, I've been wondering all week, Susan, what has it been like for you to be in the courtroom?
In the courtroom, right?
You know, I can't...
Doesn't that sound like a courtroom, actually? So, but she's outside right now, right? Listen.
Overstate the impact here. I mean, everyone felt it. The Crown today was struggling to control his emotions. On another day, it was the defense. Everyone here felt the impact of this horrible loss, and I can tell you no one ever wants to go through something like this ever again. And the only positive that we can surely say, Ian, from all of this is that change must come.
Susan Ormison, thank you. And as Susan said, sentencing is set for March 22nd, and Rosemary, she will continue to follow the story.
Yeah, it's been hard to watch, but important to watch all these stories and the grace of these parents through the week. All right, let's move on to another story that will concern people across this country. Ian.
Yes.
Like many Canadians, the last home Giovanna Conforti ever saw was a facility. The Ontario grandmother died in long-term care, but how she died, whether it could have been prevented.
So we got the 9 code there. They like the 9 code there.
It's not alone. Some staff quietly fear there are simply not enough of them, and that those in care are suffering and sometimes dying because of it. The team at CBC Marketplace has been investigating this issue for 2 years, and tonight David Common takes us inside a facility where we can see what's happening with our own eyes.
Okay, let's see what's happening with our own eyes.
Overnight, and the call for help is faint but desperate. An 84-year-old grandmother is struggling to breathe. Staff in this long-term care home are supposed to be checking, but the family's hidden camera shows no one did.
She's gone. Nobody there to help her. She died alone, struggling.
Marie Harris is her daughter.
Just for fun, okay? Just for fun. Where's my numerology calculator? Marie Harris. Let's see what Harris is. Okay, so nothing in Pythagorean. 37. Okay, so it's nothing. How about Marie? Harris Marie. We got an 11 code there. We got a 911 code. Okay, maybe it's nothing. Just you know, just.
Left wondering if they could have saved her.
Oh, I think they could have.
The question, did staff even have the time? Backed up by data showing widespread problems across Ontario, we sent a CBC journalist undercover working as a volunteer inside the same home where the woman died. While striving to protect resident privacy, we find staff so burdened they have no time to take residents to the toilet.
She's been waiting to use the washroom for like an hour.
Unanswered call bells, rushing to wash the elderly.
I don't have 5 minutes. I don't even have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
One.
With little time for meaningful interaction. The home, Markhaven, just outside of Toronto, told us they provide the best care possible with the money they get from the government. But that only stretches so far. Sometimes at night there's just one personal support worker to care for 27 residents. Miranda Ferrier represents more than 30,000 Ontario personal support workers.
9 times out of 10, you're skipping steps.
27, by the way, is a 999 code. It's a 666 code, okay? 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 27. Okay, just.
Whereas that might be that day you don't wash under their armpits and you don't wash their nether regions, or you know you don't change their incontinence product real quick because it's not that wet yet.
Frontline workers have been warning Ontario's government that more staff are needed. Doug Ford turned down our interview request, so we tracked down his health minister to ask what she'll do.
We take their concerns very seriously, and what we are doing in the ministry right now is a human resource review of the what healthcare professionals we need in various healthcare settings.
Many of those professionals will point to a mandatory ratio as the answer, a set number of staff to care for a specific group of vulnerable seniors. That kind of thing exists in daycares, but not in long-term care anywhere in Canada, Rosie.
Interesting. Okay, David, you told us about Marie's mother who died in the home. Did anyone ever look into or investigate that death in any way?
Yes, indeed. So we contacted the home. They have now told us they've forwarded the concern, the issue, to the government for review. Now, one thing, if that review goes further, they'll look at is the video, in particular what happened. Look at what we saw when we reviewed what the staff did after discovering her body. You see the trach line that continues to her.
Yeah.
We're also able, in this video, to see that she was seemingly partially out of the bed, trying to reach here.
Oh my God, where the call bell was. They left the call bell on the chair. No one should have to suffer like that.
Oh, man. Yeah, they left the call bell on the chair. No one should have to suffer like that. Okay.
Now that call bell, according to the home's own care plan, was supposed to be in reach in the bed with that woman. On that night, it doesn't appear it was.
Okay, David, very disturbing. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, the call bell was not in the bed. And that is very disturbing.
Now, staff are drowning in the demands of the job now. The numbers paint a grim picture of what is to come. There are now more seniors in the country than children, about 6.6 million Canadians. By 2035, that number is projected to break 10 million. The country currently has about 260...
Oh, come on, it's so blatant. Come on, there it is, 6.6.
To break 10.
So there you go. So there's a double 33 code in your face. You see it? You see it right there. 6 plus 6 is 12. Okay? So you have your You have your 12 on the top, 1 and 2 is 3. You got your 3 on top, and your 12, the 1 and 2 is 3. You got your 33 code right in there. What a source stat scan. So we got SS all over this. 65 plus. Hot 11's code. It's good stuff.
The country currently has about 260,000 long-term care beds.
Okay,
Tens
so there's
of
another
thousands.
2 sixes right there. There's another 66.
On waiting lists. And over the next 15 years, it's estimated Canada will need about another 100,000 beds to keep up with demand. And as the marketplace story shows us so starkly, not just about the beds, it's also the staff needed to tend to them.
Okay.
You can, of course, watch the full marketplace investigation tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
Here's a fun one. I'll end with this, I guess, because I've been going on long enough. So there's 3 professions where there are mandatory stages that are unpaid. Okay, I was talking about this with a friend the other day. 3 professions here in Quebec, at least, that I know of. One of them is nursing. Okay, so as a nurse, you're expected to work for 3 months, 6 months, sometimes a year, unpaid. Okay, so there's nursing. Teachers and educators. Okay, as an educator, daycare, you're expected to work for 3 months for free to be certified to work in a government subsidized daycare. Just think about that, okay? Just think about that. Okay, let's fast forward. Oh, this one looks interesting. What's going on here? Okay.
For phones in England, and I think this is a much more sort of better pursuit.
All right. Better pursuit? Okay. We'll wrap up with this.
A warning today about the use of medications for children with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. A group of Quebec doctors fears the drugs are being overused in that province. It has the highest rate of prescriptions in the country. More than 45 doctors signed a letter published in the Journal de Montréal. Essentially, it says, "We feel a lot of pressure as pediatricians working with a vulnerable population to solve the problem with medication only, which is not a good solution." The CBC's Alison Northcott picks up the story.
Okay.
Megan Kerr has relied on medication since she was in grade 1 when she was first diagnosed with ADHD.
Being able to start and complete a task, which obviously was very important. And
Okay. So what's up with these people? Like they always pick the people that are always funny. Okay, you go ahead and do your things there, you people that like to do your things, but definitely funny creature is Megan Kerr. Just for fun. Let's do a quick numerology. Let's see where the Kerr is. Let's see. Gotta find a Kerr. I'm sure Kerr is Kurt. Hot 11s. And what is it? Megan? I got a 34. Is it Megan? Megan. 23. Hot 11s, 23. Okay. Oh, wait. Hot 711 code. Okay, continue. Megan Kerr. Sorry, I won't interrupt you again.
school, in sitting in class and learning. And it also helped me deal with my other learning disabilities.
A group of Quebec doctors says a growing number of children and young people in the province are being diagnosed and prescribed medication for ADHD. One study shows the prescription rate for some age groups is 3 times higher than the rest of Canada.
We find children at secondary school who takes 3-4 different medication because of anxiety, ADHD, and all sorts of problems. We're not at ease with that.
Julien says doctors, teachers, and families need access to more resources to better assess, diagnose, and treat children beyond just using drugs. But other pediatricians say these medications are a crucial first line of defense for a confirmed ADHD diagnosis, and the most effective one.
These medications are able to treat the symptoms of ADHD, just like an antibiotic, for example, for a bacterial pneumonia will treat the...
Look at her. Why she gotta have that thing around her neck? Huh? You couldn't take that off for the interview there, Madame Bélanger? Huh? Why you gotta have that thing around? Is it to enforce? You know, you are an authority, you are a doctor officially, because you got that thing around your neck, right?
Bacterial infection.
She says Quebec's prescription numbers need
And
more.
then they do a close-up of it. Fuck, I'm good. Yes. And then they do a close-up of it. Look at that face. Huh? Look at that face.
Analysis to be fully understood, but says one factor could be Quebec's public drug plan covers more ADHD medications than some other provinces. Megan Kerr's mother says putting her children on medication is not a decision.
Who's Megan Kerr's mother? This is Megan Kerr's mother here? Come on. Come on. Which one's Megan Kerr's mother here? Okay. The one with the crossed arms and the black and white, that's Megan Kerr's mother? What's this one here? That's Megan Kerr's mother? Because that's definitely not Megan Kerr's mother.
She made lightly, but it's one she doesn't regret.
She said to me, "Mom, the new pills were great. I was able to listen."
Mom, the new pills work great. Do they, Mom?
In class, and I could run and laugh at recess. And I thought, okay, even a 6-year-old could understand for her the benefits of getting that extra help.
Still, she says medication alone is not the answer and urges other parents to work with their doctors to...
Okay, let's see what they have on the mirror. Un nombre pondre, oncle sombre, montre wagon, tombe, montre, control. Is that comole? Concombre? Got Mr. Green shirt, fluorescent neon green right there. Very interesting stuff here. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff.
Find the best treatment for their kids. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.
Because you know.
Up next on...
Up next, the green is the hoax code. Green is the hoax code. And this one has a funny face. Do we want to do one more? No, I think I'm done. So, tell me what you think, everybody. I'm going to review this. Krishna, resurrection. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. What's this one going on about? Huh? I'm Canadian. Nice. Okay, I'm done. So thanks for tuning in. I'll put some effects in now.